I said, yo, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to the show, man. I go by the name of Trap Vision 3D if you don't know that by now. But yes, it is my pleasure to be here right now because I got some news, man. It ain't no news that y'all ain't never heard before, man. But we're gonna be talking tonight about collections, man. Your collections, man. How are you doing right now in your collections, man? What's up? Come on, what's going on, Jay Jones? Welcome in. So I just released a video probably maybe 20 minutes ago. I'm good, Ed. How you? Hope you're doing fine. And I actually got a watch. If you didn't see that video, you'll see it in this one. Spoiler alert. So in the video, there were so many different ways I wanted to go with that. Obviously, I kept the first part of that video because when I actually saw the watch that I'm looking at, I was in the dark. I was looking at the computer and I was watching TGV. So I just kind of, depicted that and put that in there. So that was the whole idea behind that. And of course, that little voice in your head that's telling you to go ahead and buy the watch. And I couldn't do it at the time, but I was able to get the watch now. And I mean, if you didn't see the video, I got it on right here. I got it on right there. You know what I'm saying? So let me introduce you to the little squale, you know what I'm saying? That 1521 professional dive. And this is actually based off the original design. So this is the 1521 classic. There is a 1521 cost certified piece, and it's really actually not that pricey. Oh, if y'all saw the end of that video, I was actually Kokomo, man. Shout out to my man Adam, man. He was going through and telling me how well this watch was, right? So he put it on the time grapher and the frequency. He was explaining to me how to read everything. He even showed me the chart, the sound that it was making. It was oscillating and stuff like that, man. It's so much into watches that I think is amazing, man. Dude, just blew my mind. So it was like, if I had a little more time, I had some other watches, man. I'd just put it on the time graphic just so I could see like the different languages my watches were talking about. So let's see, man. Vinny's in the building. It's always good to see Ad in here, man. It's always good to see Ad. All right, so today is this isn't, y'all know I didn't schedule this live, man. I was feeling froggy, so your boy leaked. And I appreciate you guys showing up, being here. I really do. So if you are wanting, if you want to come up and talk about your collection or just, shoot it, there's the link. Now, going forward, so the news that I want to give you guys, because I put that in there, the thumbnail said breaking news, so let me break some news to you guys real quick, so I don't be a liar. And hold on, let's see. Got you right here. So the date is on here and everything. So you guys heard of minutes and hours. It used to be called Microlux. That's where I found out that there's a such thing. Well, actually, that just increased my knowledge on micro brands and independent brands. So that right there that's live. That's Chicago, April 6th through the 7th. You will be able to go and see some of these brands. So if you look over there, it's actually to my right. It is Nomadic, Manasseh, Timeless. Let's see, Helm. You got Sacred Crafts, which does a lot of great stuff. Oh, Swiss Watch Company. You'll be able to see that new diver that they have that just came out. I think, what was it, about a week, 2 weeks ago? They just dropped and launched that, man. A really nice diver. Specs is crazy, and I believe I want to say it's under 700. Man, I have to confirm. Matter of fact, let's confirm it because I don't want to tell you guys nothing wrong. Definitely don't. Let me get back into this chat. Ripsaw, what's going on, brother? What is going on? What's happening? All right, so let me see. This what I'm gonna do for y'all because The watches I'm going to be talking about tonight are watches that all of you guys know already, and I do have some experience with it. Okay, so that new watch they have is called the Trimmer, and it's $695. So that's what it looked like. Now here's a crazy thing: is if Jacob, if you're watching this, like, dude, I didn't even know that. So you had that in Texas. They had the new colorways in Texas, and he didn't tell me. You didn't tell me that was coming out, bro. I was looking like, wait a minute, that watch looks oddly familiar. I see you got some new colorways coming out, and I thought it was the one that I already had. But this is that. So the one I got is the MK2 Diver. This is the Trimmer, and let's see what are some of the. Of course, their loom is ridiculous, and it's actually smaller now. It's 42 millimeters. So the one I got is 44 millimeter. So they're shaved off. Let's see, AR coating. The loom is the same as the other one. Oil press case back, which I think is a great touch for them. So I'm gonna let y'all see what I'm reading. Swiss made. It has a Sellita 200. In the movement, it is beaten at the 28,800. 4 hertz, 26 joule, 120 step unidirectional bezel. What was the one? Okay, 30 atmospheres. That was what I wanted to get to. So this thing's 1,000 feet, y'all. 1,000. So this thing is comparable to some heavy diving stuff, heavy diving equipment. So okay, they shortened it down. The case thickness is 13.3. Case lug to lug is 47.8. Weighs about 195 grams. So if you want that, I can tell you based off mine. It does have design cues like sort of like Omega. I mean, because the dad worked for, he was building it. So, or I don't know what his actual position was, but I'm pretty sure it was building the watch. Because I mean, he can put them together. He knows what he's doing. And also, let me see if they got. I don't know if you guys. Let me ask you guys this in the chat. Who in the chat owns a Swiss watch company timepiece? Was there somebody just hit me up on Facebook? Let me know in the chat, man. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have it. I'm not sure who all has one. And if anybody in the chat has a Jack Mason, so that's the other thing I'm going to talk about too. Is I haven't taken these out of the case, but I got these in here because these are, like, in my opinion, are some heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying? So you got the Fletterman Von Reese piece, the Mushner, which I think is definitely an heirloom. This one is punching a butt, man. Yo, I actually showed this watch a couple times to some different collectors, man, and they liked the watch. They didn't know what it was. And shout out to Moria Jewelers, man, because when I was over there, they actually have a Zelos. I don't know if it's a Hammerhead. I'm gonna go back over there, and if it's available, I'll go there tomorrow and I'll film it. I'll show it. Should change the channel name to Girl Vision 3D. Okay, so if that's the case, you should change your IG to King Vic, right? Magnum King Vic instead of what you got up there now. And I need you. Matter of fact, I need you in a crown and everything, and I need you sitting in the seat. And I need. Let me see, what side would she be sitting on? On your right hand side. Sit your wife on your right hand side, and she's holding a tray of Magnums. So if I got to change my name here, you got to change yours as well. If it's available, he will buy it. What are we talking about? Okay, so that they got one available at Moria Jewelers, and they have some experts there, man. Like this, they got some serious experts, in my opinion. I'm gonna just call it. They got some serious experts, man. Oh man, my watch died. Well, I didn't. I get to wear it some more. Okay, so no, I'm not coming on nothing, bro. That's if I gotta change my name, you gotta change yours. Okay, so let's get into this real quick, because I want to talk about something. And I know normally when people showcase a watch that they just got, you know, you have to wait and then a review will come. I know I need a little bit more time with this watch, but I have to show you guys up close that this watch has so many. If you look at the Rehat, that's like a mirror. It's like a mirror all the way around. So when I had I shine a flashlight on it, and you look down on it, it's almost like the dial is separated from the actual watch, man. It's like it's kind of raised up. So it has a different effect when you're looking at it. Man, it's so crazy. I don't have any other diver that does that. And then I was looking at it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but you see that on the bezel? There's like it's screwed in. It's one right there. There's 4 in total. So I have I got some exploring to do on this watch. I haven't registered it yet. So after this live, I'm going to register it. I think that's so dope, man. When you get to register stuff, you got your warranties and all that other stuff, man. It's so cool. And then I'm going to look at, I'm going to get the mesh bracelet. Eventually, that'll be for the summer, but for right now, I am going to rock that leather, which is actually pretty good, man. I showed on a video today. That leather's pretty nice, man. You see how thick it is. And yup, recessed crown. Whoa, recessed crown at the 4 o'clock. Yeah, I like that. And you know what's crazy is once you unscrew it, now, I don't know if anybody from Citizen will see this, but Citizen, I dig this. If y'all could do this a little bit more like that, to where you can operate it, because I can actually operate with this being recessed like it is, I can operate it. This one's a little difficult. I still like it though. All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and I'm taking my plastic off, officially taking my plastic off in front of y'all. So there we go. All right, what we talking about? Get rich. What's going on, bro? I ain't killing it, bro. I'm just look, man. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. You know what I'm saying? I know I have been looking. So I have been going to Moria Jewelers since, you know, I guess when TGV got here last year. And I was just going in there and I was looking through their stuff. And I was talking to hold on, let me see. There's another brand of watch. Who knows about Loom Tech? Who's heard of Loom Tech? That's a hold on, I'm looking at something real quick, y'all. I was looking at my transaction. Man, it's crazy. So here's the crazy thing, bro. Now, I told y'all if y'all didn't catch it the other day, the prices are going up across the board. So Squale, which is an independent, they're going up, and Swatch is going up. Christopher Ward, and I don't know who else is going up. Wellness with Frugal Mama. What's going on? I ain't seen you in a minute. It's always good when like the dopest YouTubers come in, man. Man, I appreciate you coming in here because you could have been doing anything else, like for real. So always, man, I love it, man. I love it. If I had Traps collection, I'll burn mine. I'm not even about to get started with you right now. Dude, I'm peeping out what you post every morning. Every morning, except for weekends. Every morning you posting something, some type of heat. Man, I'm not trying to hit nothing you saying, bro. Not nothing. I promise you. So anyway, we're gonna ignore Vic right now, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I don't know if you guys ever had a chance to go to an event that's close to your house. So I know this year, Vic, I mean, it's the same thing too. So even if you don't have to travel, for you guys that's in New York, your event will come later on in the year. And I think they come around the same time each year. So California's event is hitting first with like Watches and Wonders or whatever. I think, is it Watches and Wonders? Let me check. I know District Chimes is coming up next month. So if you're in the DC area, and I'm not even gonna tell y'all nothing wrong. Let me get it for real. I think I just posted it the other day on here. So Saturday, March 2nd at 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Yeah, that's it right there. No, it's kind of hard to see. District Times, March 2nd through the 3rd, 2024. I don't know what all watch companies gonna be there. 2024 lead sponsor is Sal, Baltimore. Okay. So Canopy is gonna be there, Stella, Rado, Traska, Formex, Christopher Ward, Zenea, Vortic Watch Company. And it's organized by McDowell Time. They got some other brands in here too. Circular, which is a good company. Circular is another good company too. Delma, I've heard about Delma. I've seen some of Delma's watches. Those are nice too. Dorenzo, Dryden, Dufresne, which Dufresne, hands down, man, is a dope company. Fair and Swit's gonna be there. Like, man, I wish I can go. Jack Mason's gonna be there. Wow. Laurier. Okay, Maryland Watch Works. Heard of them. I have to look their stuff up, man. Let me see what they watches look like. Maryland Watch Works. Micro brands, custom manufacturing, warranty work, and more. Who that? Oh, y'all speaking to each other. Okay, so that's one of their watches right there. And I know you can't see it here, but it looked like it's a sandwich dial. That's called the Rockville. Oh, okay. I'll look at, you know what, I'm gonna dive a little deeper into this, man, because I haven't heard of them. But that's the thing about micro brands, man. Like, there's so many out there, and if you'd have been like me and I explained this today when I went to Kokomo, I told them, I said, well, it's for me, I had my head so far in the sand and I was just enjoying the watch company that I was dealing with. But when I kind of poked out and looked around and seen, I was like, oh crap, there's watches everywhere. So I had to, man, like a chance to, deal with some watches and stuff like that. I can tell you guys that, and I'm gonna call Space G95 out again. We were talking about this watch the other day, this the Mido, and this is a watch that I do like. You don't see it in like America as much. I haven't seen anybody else post this watch, this particular model. So it's pretty rare. It is a nice watch, and it has a Powermatic 80. And it falls just into this sea of forgetfulness pretty much, because if it wasn't for another collector telling me about this watch, it wouldn't have been on my radar at all. I'd have just bypassed it, man. And because there's so many options, man. So I'm saying this: if you're one if you're sticking to one watch company, you're actually you may be pretty good. There's nothing wrong with learning about other ones, but take my word for it, man. It's so much, and it's so much to learn. Good grief. So I got to get back out to Kokomo because I was in the middle of being taught on how some of this equipment works with watches, and I didn't get a chance on the video. If you guys watch it on the video, I had mentioned that he mentioned that we were going to test the water depth ratio on this one, and I had an emergency pop up and I didn't get a chance to actually get it done. So I will be going back there and get that finished. Other thing too is I'm getting one of my watches. So now you guys that have your Invicta watches, there are some number limited. So your X-Wings that have all of your information on the back, if you already pulled your sticker off, then you probably sweated that ink off, so I'm actually getting my watches engraved, all of them. So they're going to engrave the same information on the back of the watch, and that's something I recommend. So if you guys want that, if you want to do that, you may have something in your city. If you don't have anybody in your city that will engrave, I would tell you, I mean, you can send it to a Kokomo Watch Company. Take your case back off. Go and put your watch in like a baggie, so nothing like, you know what I'm saying, keep the dust out. Send that watch off and have your stuff engraved, man. I'm saying that with any watch that you have, any watch that if you have just a basic case back, make it personal, man. Just get it like so. The back of my Laurier piece got they did it for me. It was $35 if you buy anything from Laurier. Let me see. I'm seeing your comment, Jay Jones, and no, I don't believe you. You got too much to burn. That's you got. Where are you at now on number? Are you at 650 yet? Because I know you were 550. Was it 12 days ago? And I'm pretty sure you bought 100 watches between now and last week. Oh, Lord, have mercy. I don't know why. You know what? I don't know why I'm getting harassed by certain people. Ladies and gentlemen, I have somebody that's wanting to come up, right? And I want to welcome this person that's coming up, right? And the problem with that is, I feel like I'm being harassed by this person. That's what it is. I feel like it's because when you all bring him up, you see the name. So let's just everybody. Let me get the stage set. Everybody, welcome to the stage, the king of magnums, Magnum Vic.
Hello, how are you?
Wow.
I can't. I don't know what to say, bro.
Wow.
Look at this. Sorry. I'm just on a different angle. I'm not, really wrong like that. But what's going on, bro? Hey, I'm sorry. I had to. You know what I mean? But just give me a minute. I'm gonna take it downstairs. So I don't bug Janet. All right. Just give me a sec. I'll come
All right.
back in.
Okay.
Uh,
All right, bro.
I mean, I'm just saying, not for nothing, bro. Yeah,
Mm.
I might drop my
Let me go
my my
back up to yours, Trap.
might drop my cases off to the Salvation Army tomorrow for donation. You know, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. All right, Joe. I will. You know what? Let me see here.
Be right back.
Okay. Oh man, hold up, hold up, precious ladies and gentlemen. We got somebody backstage that they really don't need no introduction, but I know this man throws some of the dopest barbecues known to man. Everybody in the world knows that when he comes on, he's fantastic.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Not much, man. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Somebody's coming behind you that has been collecting less than you, but he wants to blow your collection out of the water, man. I think this man is collecting 10 to 20 watches per second, faster than I can breathe. Everybody, welcome to the stage.
Must be Jerry Jones.
Hey, Joe.
First and foremost, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
What's up?
Good
What's up?
evening,
What's up?
man. Good evening.
Now, secondly, I came on
Gentlemen?
only to back Vic up with his stuff
Yeah.
about burning our collection because of Trap.
What? If,
Now, you got on my boy Vic, so I'm backing my boy Vic up. Godfather, Trap is
Yeah.
talking Trap, is
Mhm.
talking crap again. As
Mhm.
always, Godfather. I think we need to put the Godfather contract out on this boy.
what for? What? What did I do, bro?
Hey,
I'm chilling.
Before I can put the contract out on him, I need to hear all the facts.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
See, Godfather, he's talking about Vic. He's
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about
I'm
me.
so depressed. Listen to me. I'm not even excited. Listen to me.
And you know what happened, Godfather? He's talking about how we now how we collected 20 million watches in 10 days. Now,
Well, yeah, I mean,
that's
that I can understand because, Jerry Jones, you've been collecting for a few years and you got what, 2 or 3 times the amount I have? And I've been collecting for what, 33 years?
Godfather.
Wow.
I only have
Wow.
2 watches, Godfather.
Nah.
The first,
Nah. Look, I'm seeing all them boxes in the background and stuff like that. You can't even say that with a straight face, man.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. I'm actually getting a message from NASA right now. They are sending somebody. Is it Captain Kirk? Wait a minute. Hold on. We have one of the largest. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can contain yourself. Once I bring this man up, my show is over with because he will break the internet. Please, everybody, welcome to the stage, Mr. DK.
Get out of here.
Oh boy.
DK,
What's going on, man?
help me, DK.
Oh boy.
Help me, DK. This guy, help me, DK.
Yo, how is it that I'm over here cutting coupons for eggs and milk, and I see you get another watch today?
DK, look at him. Look at him. Tell me about him. Tell me about him. Thank you, DK.
Yeah,
Bro,
We're scrimping and saving money, and he's buying watches every day. He's talking
exactly.
about me.
Yeah,
bro.
He's going to all these stores. He's going to all these shops every day to see these people, and he's buying watches every day.
Bro, I'm not buying a watch every day, maybe every other week, but listen.
Stop lying.
You are buying watches every day.
No.
No.
okay, so we
Sure.
haven't even entered March yet. We haven't even entered the 3rd month of the year. What is your body count right now?
Who, mine?
No, Traps.
Bro,
He has about 550 watches right now.
no, we didn't
That he
say
bought the
yours,
past 3
sir.
months.
We didn't say yours.
That he bought the
I'm at an even number. I'm at 14 watches right now.
Yeah,
Matter of
okay.
fact, I'm at 14 and a half.
14 and a half that you bought this week.
Yeah,
And you all know what that means, right?
This week.
yeah.
You know
Times
what happens?
3.
You know what happens when another
No.
half piece comes in, right?
Yeah.
Hey man, Joe be killing me, bro. He said,
I can't see any chat.
he said Travis is having a peak kind of beginning to the year.
Thank you, Joe.
It's not, bro.
Hey, look,
Hey,
you got 14 watches that you bought since the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we what? Halfway into February? Almost the 3rd week of
the week
February.
of February.
Yes.
So that's basically boils down. We're looking at 7 weeks, 14 watches, 2 watches a week.
Yep.
And it's
Yes.
probably more. It's probably more that he's not telling about.
It's not. It's not. Listen, y'all have to understand these watches were actually on the list from last year. Okay. With the exception of the Zellos, because I know I wanted the Zellos. The ones I wanted, you just can't get them because like soon as if you're not there when they sell, you just out of luck.
Mhm.
Unless DK buy it and you just buy it from him at a better
DK,
price.
we asked Godfather to put a contract out on Trap.
For what, bro? Wait a minute. If I get a contract out on me, I need one on you too.
For what?
Police brutality, because you said I got you on camera the other day that I beat people. That's what we do. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got you. I tell you what.
Godfather, I'm not even going to get up and get what I have to get for him.
You always listen, you always pressing your weight around with that badge, man.
I'm not going to get up and get it. But
Police
let me tell you
brutality, bro.
Vic,
Hey.
you and I are going to make a special. I'll pay for the trip. Going to make a special trip.
Wow.
Do you know where?
Wow.
And we're
I don't
going
know
to
if I
get
can
that
get over
boy.
I don't know if I can get over this depression I have, but I'll try.
Yeah. Vic's looking a little down. You know, his name is My Collection Sucks. You know,
Yeah, me too. I'm the burn.
I believe Vic has one of the most impressive Magnum collections out there. Okay, I don't think anybody out there has
Thank you, sir.
nearly as many Magnums that Vic has. Okay,
You
and
tell the truth, Godfather.
the different styles and the different colors and the different movements and stuff like that. You know, hey, I have one Magnum. Okay, one. I like the watch. It's just that because of the way I wear my watches,
Right.
I only have the one. But beautiful. Your Magnums are a beautiful piece. So Vic, yeah. Your collection doesn't suck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Right.
sir. Thank you.
See, out of all y'all, mine is the most minute collection out of all y'all.
Oh, here we go.
No,
Now
no,
we
no.
go with
You
him.
just been collecting in a less time than all of us, but your
Right.
collection has surpassed even mine.
Come on, Godfather.
So,
I have
so wait a minute.
378
You
watches.
stop.
First of all,
Hold up, time out, Godfather. Don't nobody say nothing. You are in a different part of the room every day, and you got like 35 boxes in each room. You
Yeah,
got
you
bed,
throwing
you got
boxes
rooms
out
you got in your pool room. You got them on the bus when you get on the bus. I'm like, how do you have? Listen, I saw when you was at the hospital, there was yellow boxes there with your mother, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to hear nothing from you, sir.
Yeah, I saw Godfather sneeze one time and a box just came out of his
yeah,
nose.
Hey,
there.
oh,
Let me tell you,
go on
if I
Godfather
sneeze and a
garage
box
to the
comes out of my
refrigerator.
nose, we got a big problem.
hey, no, you got a JJ problem.
Yeah, I got a JJ. Listen,
Go
I've
to
been
Godfather's
collecting for
garage
32
by his
years.
refrigerator. There's boxes. Go to
Yeah.
Godfather's
Don't
grill.
be
There's grill.
hey,
Come on.
time out again. You go to his garage, there's drinks.
Yeah.
So you go to the kitchen, there's food. You
Yep.
go upstairs, that's where the magic happens. And I ain't talking about the bedroom like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened when there ain't no barbecue going on, but I know when we there, bro, you got the whole show. And I say anybody that is a collector, if you can get to his house, it's twice a year, bruh.
Mhm.
Go. I'm telling you, his collection is amazing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
32 years up, well, 33 years this year of collecting, and I have 378 watches. So
Yeah, okay. How many
Ooh,
did
not
you get?
only is he the Godfather, he's also Santa Claus.
How much did he give away?
So he really knows all. You
Half of
going
them.
right.
no, I have not given any of my watches away, but I have bought watches
For
for
other
other people. So
Right.
my collection alone is 378.
You got to be on
Yeah.
the nice list, Jerry. You just
Yeah,
haven't
now
made it there yet.
my grandson stole 4 of my watches. Okay, I didn't give them to him.
Sound
You
like
know, he came over. They were down here from Roanoke, and he, wanted to know if he can, wear a watch for the time that it was down here. I like, sure. When they left, 4 watches disappeared
it sounds like
Sheesh. Hey,
because he was wearing a different watch. He was down here for about 4 days, and he wore a different watch every day, and those 4 watches disappeared. Now, they're not any of my high end watches or anything like that, and they're not any of my ones that I bought 30 something years ago and stuff. So these are watches that if I really wanted them back, I can go out and get them because they're still out there for sale.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, you sound like me, Godfather, because my grandson was from West Virginia. He comes in, he's like a he's like a he went to ROTC and stuff like that, so he's like military bound. He comes in here, where's your military watches? I said, oh Lord, they're gone.
you ain't gonna miss him.
Nope.
You don't even know what you got no more, bro.
I guess I do.
Look, I'm pretty sure Jay Jones got about doubles and triples of the same watch, man.
Hey,
Mhm.
Godfather,
Same color.
Facts.
Godfather.
Facts.
You
Facts. You know why I know that? Facts because I got 2 of those doubles. He gave it to me. He gave it
Hey,
to me.
You know what he told me? No, don't even trip, Jay. Because you remember last year you said, Trap, I got this watch. And me and you was talking on the phone. You bought it. I said, Jay, didn't you just buy that like last month? You like, no. And then he called me back. He said, you know what, Trap, I did. I said, see, he be so excited about, something new. I'm like, bro, you already got that. No, I don't. I'm like, all right, okay.
Man. And I'm only on 3 for the year. I'm only on 3. See?
Get
Man of my
outta
word.
here.
I haven't bought any this year so far.
Wow.
DK, where you at?
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man,
25.
this ain't about me. This is
this
this is the Trap Vision 3D show. This ain't the DK show.
It's at least 25.
Hey, you up on stage? No, hey, hold up. You on stage, bro. You are on
Hey,
stage.
DK.
Okay.
When you walk in, you're fair game for everybody.
Yeah. Let's see. Real talk. I don't even. It's
It's
not.
your show now.
It's definitely not 14. I got 1, 2. I got one coming in tomorrow. I got another one coming in on Monday. So that's 4
25.
right there.
25, like I said. Look at
And
his IG.
They're about 15.
It's less than 10. It's definitely
No.
less than 10. Like
What's your goal for this year though? Or do you have a
50.
goal?
honestly,
DK.
after these two come in, there's really only one more that I'm really looking at, the Serica, and then I kind of want to not call it quits, but I think I'm good at that point.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Everybody
Okay.
says
I heard that last year
and
from
all the
DK.
time.
yeah, yeah. Because
But
I'm trying to
also, we
like
gotta be
change
done at
my
some point.
priorities. You know, I'm not necessarily trying to get into like doomsday prepping, but
Mhm.
kind of, you know, loosely. I kind of want to focus my efforts on that. Not obviously not doomsday prepping, but just like prepping in general. You know, so then maybe I might stop buying watches. You know, a little bit, slow my roll, and put my resources somewhere
See, I
else.
buy
stopped
one.
buying watches.
Buy
Yeah,
1 or 2 a year instead of 15 or 20.
yeah, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
No.
You know, I mean, if you look at my collection, it averages out to almost one a month if you
Mhm.
base it over the 33 years and
Yeah.
the amount of watches that I have.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, one a month and stuff like that. So, but so far, I haven't seen anything that smacks
Kick
me in
in
the
the
face. I've
face.
seen stuff that I like, but nothing that, I need to get that. Now, one watch that I saw that I'm waiting for it to come out.
It's about number 2.
No, it's a specialty.
Okay.
It's got a SW200 in there, solid white mother of pearl dial.
Mm.
Okay, silver with the gold.
Anna Baxter.
So,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Pretty young lady calling. Uh-oh.
yep. I'm just going to mute you guys.
Okay.
Oh, he's trying to be slick right now.
Ain't that a shame? Pretty young lady calling
like-
you useless.
He like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Shame.
Okay. I see you, Godfather.
Look
I
at
see
him,
you.
boy. Look at
Wait a minute. DK. That's why he's called the
the
Godfather.
Godfather, boy.
Yep.
That's why he's called the Godfather.
Yeah.
I haven't purchased a wristwatch since September of last year. I'm heavy into fragrances now. Yeah, I seen it. So
Mhm.
check this out, y'all. I talked to Merely on Time, that's Chris, right? And we discussed that. Like, where do you see yourself if you're gonna be doing YouTube for the next 5 years and stuff like that? DK, and I don't know where you are as far as that, but I'm actually this year, I'm not walking away from YouTube, but as far as watches is concerned, I'll still get into it, but like my whole thing's about to switch up, you know what I'm saying? Because I collect more than I got a bunch of RCs. Like my hobby expands past that, you know what I'm saying? So I think going into next year, I want to get more into like production side, like I want to get heavy into that. I got a camera, so I want to get into that stuff, more than just I got watches. I'm gonna tell you the watch I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then too, like watches are getting like stupid expensive, bro. Like,
Oh yeah.
like they just like they're going up on prices. The watches that and I don't know where Invicta's going because it's weird. It's weird. It's like that era. Like, okay, so we had a discussion the other day, and I may even drop some of that discussion we had from when Felix and we were going back and forth, right?
Mhm.
And I know that people call in, you call in the Shop HQ, Felix call the Shop HQ, multiple people call in. However, everybody that's on this panel that's ever just like done anything with Invicta, as far as Yvonne and Shop HQ is concerned, that era that we were in is over with. That's gone. You know what I'm saying? So I know there's a group of people now, just like, so I'm gonna say the new collectors. So you got Joe, you got Felix, you got Jay Jones, Scott, all you guys are in the chat. It's almost like you guys are us from, 4 years ago, but you guys are missing like that connected, that glue, because it's over with, man. Like you don't know what Invicta's doing anymore. It don't have the same feeling. It's just kind of dead. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all know it because the chats, man, I went on a chat one time in 1 hour. I'm gonna say in 2019, a chat from Yvonne, bro, you got like 90 people in there rocking, talking. This chat going by too quick. You're like, and you have to ask your question like 4 or 5 times with each other. We'll either hit each other up on Instagram, like, hey, bro, did you hear what I said? Or you text them or whatever. I'm like, oh, I missed it because the chat going by fast. But I was on there like 3 weeks ago. Bro, it was like 12 people in there after an hour. I said, good night. I seen Jay Jones is in there. Scott and Felix. And
Mhm.
Godfather, you weren't even in there. And I said, man, this is crazy, man. It's not there. So
Right.
I don't me personally, I don't see myself my channel this time next year. I don't see myself like really bouncing around the watches and stuff like that. Probably getting it more into photography because I want to learn that. I'm actually been practicing and messing with this camera. And you know, I could take a course or something like that. But yeah, I don't know, man. The channel will still be here, but the watches.
Now, when you,
Well,
when you talk about photography, are you talking like video or are you talking still?
Both.
Mhm.
I want to do both, man. I saw a guy on Instagram. He took his still pictures and made it like it was like you looking at it, and then it started to move a little bit, and then it went into video. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it was so, man, it was so cold. So I want to do that. I want to do that. And I want to do it around like action figures, movies, certain shoes,
right.
the lifestyles of people. So like I said, the watches won't go anywhere. It's just going to be different. The content is going to be different the way I present it.
hmm
And so this will be like this year, you guys, like I'm having fun with it. And I'll still go to Michael Lux and stuff like that and like take pictures of everything that's going and just talking about the whole culture. But as far as, you know, because I don't know, man. I think
you could definitely still keep it about watches. I would personally recommend you keep it about watches because that is the foundation that you built. It was around watches. That's what your fans want. You know, that's how you kind of like brought them in. But you don't have to buy watches. Like the most views that I get from my channel come from like the cheapest stuff, things that I don't have to spend money on. Like
that is so weird.
Yeah.
that is the weirdest thing ever,
You
man.
also got to think that also, like, if you think watches are expensive, then like your audience thinks it's like even more expensive by like times 10, you know, because you're used to those prices. So
Yeah.
like just talking about things, talking about what's real life stuff, like I think they're gonna resonate with that more, like as it pertains to watches, you know.
Yeah.
Talking about like the $1,000 watches and all that stuff, like that's not real life for a lot of people, you know. So it's
Vince, no, I did not. I'm gonna have to look that up. I did not.
Hey guys, it's dinner time for me, so I'm gonna roll out. But it was good seeing you guys.
Hey, listen,
Hey man, thanks for gracing us tonight, bro.
Yeah. Here, you can kiss the watch.
DK,
wow.
Putting up there too close, I might take it.
Yeah,
the heck with the watch. I want the dinner.
yeah, right. Yeah, we're doing
Enjoy.
bratwurst and gravy, son.
Well, that sounds good to me.
Hell yeah!
Enjoy.
All right, guys.
All right, man.
Enjoy, man.
Catch you later, bro.
Yep.
Appreciate you coming in here. But yeah, man, I'm tossing some stuff around, y'all. I'm tossing some stuff. I'm really big. I love like what I saw, man. That photography work, man, is something else. And Godfather, you do an amazing job too, man. It's like I was looking, so I'm looking through all these pictures that you sent me, and I'm like, man, that is so crazy, bro. It is so crazy. And I'm supposed to put it out, but I'm sitting here looking through it. like, okay, I'm supposed to make content out of this, and I'm sitting here admiring everything. I got it on there. I just got into some music, bro. Like I was sitting here just like vibed out.
Right.
Like,
His Valentine's Day thing was like, ooh,
stupid.
ooh.
It was stupid, man. It
Ooh,
was stupid. What's
yeah.
up, Paul?
It
Yeah,
got me
man.
it got me on Twitter too. I mean, I got all on Twitter when I saw that. Those pictures.
Yeah, Godfather. It's like you it's like you were getting ready to take somebody out for Valentine's Day the way you felt.
Hey, I was.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's I enjoy photography is my hobby. Okay, and to do special occasions with my watch, whatever watch I choose for that occasion and stuff like that. I just want to make it a little bit more enjoyable. So I get my backdrops and everything like that, decide what I'm going to wear, pick out the watch for that particular occasion. And that's actually what I wear when I'm going out for that particular occasion. So,
Right. Well, you do a good job.
And you clean, and Godfather, you clean as the board of health.
Look at that. Look at that.
RC, bro. Oh, Bro,
Yeah.
man, it's just something about RCs, bro. I got man 4-wheel drive junk right here, boy. This thing
Mm.
is so sturdy, boy. Oh man, this thing is man. Hey,
Would you break the shell already?
no, it's sitting over there. I was charging it.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah. So that one, that's a Horizon. You can actually so you got these pins that you put the body on with, and this one actually you don't have to the pins are attached to the body. You know what I'm saying? So you just pop it in, pop it out, and you don't have to worry about losing your pins and stuff like that. So yeah, no, I like this RC 319. That's not bad. Oh, that sucker's beautiful. That thing is beautiful. So yeah, okay. Paul put out. Hold on, let me put your comment back up there. I think you should do pictures and vids on people's collections or why they got into the hobby. And you know, I kind of touched on that. You know what? The first two people I've ever had that called in on the show was actually Watchman 54 and Jill. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah, I had them on the speakerphone. Man, that was like 4 years ago. They were like the first guest I had call in, and I had Jill. I'm gonna go back and listen to that, man, because it's so crazy that, you know what I'm saying, she's gone now, but I captured that time with her. You know what I'm saying? I can just go back and just listen, like, man, you know. So yeah, and that's why I think that's where I am now. I went to Kokomo today, and again,
I bought about 3 watches. Tell the truth.
No, I didn't. I just want to, you know, I want to do the unboxing there with them, and I was gonna actually go to Moria Jewelers and do it, but I said, you know what? Let me slide over to Kokomo because I want to go check on the, your watch. I'm gonna get this. I had to leave before I got the information on your watch, bro. But
okay,
and I'll get the info on it tomorrow.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's no worries.
But and here's the deal. Come the cruise, when the cruise come up, I have a Sabakwa Noma 1 that the movement completely crapped out, and they're redoing it for me. So that watch is about to get a 7750 upgrade.
Wow!
And the dial is about to be completely different than what it was.
Look at this
I'm
guy.
creating the dial. The dial is going to be all original.
My name? You see the name of my? You see?
Oh, get out of here,
Vic! I agree with you 100%. Same thing.
Take the magnums. Take the magnums out of the collection. You see? Look at that name. Look at
that. Mine is worse.
Yours is worse.
My collection is worse.
But I appreciate what you said, Godfather. That means a lot coming from you.
Yeah, man. You know, like I said, everybody has their own thing, and like I said, yours is fantastic. You know, and what Paul said up here about, you know, doing the videos and stuff like the people's collection and what got that's something that we had talked about earlier about doing a show and tell versus, you know, instead of doing battles, you get the collectors and hey, you know, 1 week you have a show and tell with you know Jay Jones, another one with Vic, another one with like Dave D, you know, another one with Come On. You just get people just do a show and tell versus the battles, and then that's going to allow the people who have not got the opportunity to see some of the older models or what's out there and everything like that, and they get to meet the collectors.
Right.
I mean, you know, from time to time when you have your lives, I mean, the 4 of us are usually up on here. Every now and then you might get like Dave D or you might get Come On or something like that there. But doing the show and tell will allow them to be able to see many more collectors and hear their stories as far as like, you know, hey, you pick out a handful of watches. Let's talk about the watches. What got you into collecting? What do you consider, not necessarily collecting Invictas, but collecting watches? Because you know, you don't make it all about Invicta because a lot of people out there have a lot of different other brands and stuff like that there. So it's like, hey, what got you into collecting watches? You know, what is your most outstanding brand for you as far as, you know, what you collect? What is your most go-to watch, you know, brand, styling, things of that nature, just to get an idea of the way people think as far as their collection goes. And that will allow all the other collectors out there, all the people that tune in, to get to know the collectors a whole lot more and get them to know better and to get an understanding of why they collected, why they did what they did, why they do what they do.
Right.
You know, and it'll give these folks a better insight to let them know, you know, don't buy just to buy unless you got it like that and that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Buy what you want to buy to suit yourself. No
Hey,
matter.
hey, I want to take
talking
a
about
quick
you.
break. I want to take a quick break and acknowledge a brother that's in the chat real quick, man. I got to hit his theme song. So I wanted to give a shout out to my
Yo,
man.
D.
E. Humes is in the building, man. Today is his birthday, man. So everybody, man, if you
Oh, happy birthday.
go
Happy
ahead,
birthday, man.
they chat stuff in there. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. That's my bro. That is my brother. You know what I'm saying? I know we celebrating a lot of birthdays. There was a few birthdays that just dropped.
Jason
And,
Garrett, yeah, Garrett had his birthday.
Yeah. I saw so I don't get on Facebook that often, you know what I'm saying? So when I saw, I was like, crap, they done went out and had so his man, sis she was dressed up to the
Yes, she
nines.
was.
boy.
What?
I said, boy, she put everybody to shame.
Yeah.
I'm like, I would not have stood by her taking no pictures. I'm like, hey man, let me go bring a suit or something real quick.
And D's all right, man. D unbox is all right. You know, he gave me some advice. I don't got that foot odor anymore. So,
Boy, get out of here.
hey, I'm just being real, man. We're real up in here, right? We're real here, right? I'm just
Listen,
being real.
There you go.
We keep,
You know,
we keep it money, bro.
He gave me some advice. It's gone. I mean, I can't see the chat, so I apologize. But
No, you're fine, man.
As you-
I got you.
as you can tell, there's not a refrigerator behind me. I'm in a different locale. Give
Man,
Janet a break.
Come on, Gems. What's happening? So you know what? There's a lot of great ideas, and I can actually get that started faster than Paul, you're more than welcome. I told you, anytime you want to come up and showcase some of your best pieces and stuff like that. And again, you guys can reach me on email or Instagram. I would say hit me on Instagram because I'm more responsive on that. Because sometimes I do miss my email. I don't even look at my emails like that unless I'm getting those updates about what watches are coming out and stuff like that.
And if you can't hit him, hit me. I'm saying if they can't get you to get me, and I'll make sure you get the thing.
Oh yeah. Reach out to Vic, man.
That Vic and Trap connection, boy. Every time I do something, Trap knows about it 5 minutes.
All
2
right. You darn right.
Hey,
Not even.
hey man, that's my hey.
It might be right.
That's my bro, man. That's my little bro, JJ. That's my little bro. You my big pops. That's my little bro. And Godfather's and Godfather's Godfather. He's in a class all on its own. So we got a Godfather, my little bro, my big pop. We're setting here.
Yeah.
You know.
Godfather. I told Vic something. I said, and Vic, don't forget to call our friend. He said I already did.
Hey man, come on, crazy. Hey man, you know what?
What's the matter? Come on.
So we got some heavy hit collectors in here, man. Like when we talking about and matter of fact, hold up. I gotta say this. And if you think I'm picking on you when you watch the replay, I told you this a part about you want to be one of them best collectors, man. Yeah, Trap, man. Yeah. Bro. Listen, man. I've done more in my years than a lot of people have, bro. Yeah, man. Listen, man, none of you guys can call a Sharpay True with, of course, Godfather. And when I call, it's Lynn's my favorite, you know, man. Lynn shock a lot, you know.
Thank
You
you.
know, they
Oh,
know him, bro. And yeah, man.
oh my gosh.
As a matter of fact, I'll show you how well I do, man. Give me anybody to battle. Come on, let's go, me and you, brother. I'm gonna take you down. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, with that being said,
My brother Felix.
he said,
Oh man. You gotta get a cutout. You gotta get a cutout of Felix and put it next to you.
I'm gonna
That'd be perfect. You know what I mean? You gotta get a cutout. Put his cutout there and just you don't be on the screen. We'll think it's his show.
Yeah, do the voice. Yeah.
Hey, Felix is cool, man. Felix is real cool.
Hey man,
Felix,
listen.
all right, man. Felix, good dude.
Yeah, that's a good dude, man.
Listen, bro. But Felix is and I talked to Felix the other day, and I said, you know what? If you'd have been here 3 years earlier, man, you'd have been like really dynamic collector, especially being on those cruises. And for those of you that have yet to experience him, that dude's the life of the party on the crew, man. That dude is legit. All joking aside, I mess with him, but that dude is legit. And he attend to you. Like, he be like, hey, you okay? You need something? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, yeah, I'm good. Like, enjoy yourself.
Mhm.
Like, he's like that with everybody.
Yo,
You know
yes,
what I'm
he
saying?
is.
And that it's a shame. Like, he was that type of collector that does keep that stuff going. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
I said this the other day. And I don't apologize for saying this, man, but I just can't understand a Sadidi collector, and especially if you're a Sadidi collector, that if you own Invicta Aragon Deep Blue, a $15 Casio, and you are a Sadidi, I'm like, why? How? Like, help me understand how are you looking down on me for anything? Like, I hate the wrist shaming. That is the dumbest thing when you're like, hey, well, I collect reserves and this person collect that. You ain't got this. I'm like, really? Bro, like,
Does it matter?
come on, bro. Like, and that's the thing, is like, I'm not collecting to satisfy you, and you vice versa. You shouldn't be collecting to satisfy me. And granted, Godfather, I came to your house and I told you the collection that you had on the top that's in the winders.
Mhm.
Those are my favorite that you had, but until you open the drawer. Now, those up top are more expensive than the ones in the drawer, but I was like, okay, I like those, but this, yeah, you had some in the drawer that I hadn't seen in years.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, and they don't cost as much as the ones up there.
Right.
Not shortchanging them. They listen, Swiss powerhouses, but I didn't care about them ones up top. What you had in the drawer, I'm just saying, like, ooh,
They had to be divers, huh?
bro, you know he got them divers, boy.
That dude.
Just taking a guess.
Woo, bro. But you know what? He had a Quadro, and I was like, I ain't seen the Quadro. I missed out on that one. That's a watch that if you missed it, you missed it.
Mhm.
It's over with. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, nobody is bigger than the group. Not one person is bigger than the group. You know, Mark Hines. When we went on that last cruise, and this man came out with, I don't know, over 100 diamond pieces.
Mhm.
And I said, good gosh, this dude is what? Because I remember when I had literally pulled up behind him, and like they was offloading the truck. And I said, dude, what the heck? They in two Suburbans or something like that. Uh-oh. We got Big Sexy's on his way, man. Hey, man, please, y'all got to welcome in one of the dopest collectors, one of the newest collectors out here, man. But he got like a 10-year experience on everybody. Ripsaw Joe, what's going on?
Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Oh, Joe.
Going on, guys?
Man,
Hey,
What's
Joe.
going on? What's going on?
Not watching your hand.
Nothing. Just watching the program, joining in.
Hey, don't you have the Oilers tonight?
10 o'clock.
Oh, that's right. You're out there. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, doke.
I don't know if I'm going to stay
Joe
up
got a
that
new
late.
theme song. Yep. I got a theme song for Joe.
And you know what? Maybe shoot, Godfather, I have you on and you can showcase some stuff. We can set it up, man, so we can schedule it out, right? And Jay Jones, because I know and Jay, I know you're not gonna battle, bro, but I'd love for you to showcase like some of now for the sake of time. I'm gonna have you pull out your favorite pieces because we would have to literally. Y'all remember V back in the day, back in the 80s? I would have to have a 5-day period to showcase at least half his collection.
You know what? Trap that the HE double hockey stick. I'm gonna try to be nice on the on live. HE double hockey sticks with you. I
Here you go, boys.
Hey, Jay Jones, what we
Yes,
know
sir.
is true.
Check that one.
You know it's true.
What's
If you was to showcase your entire collection,
That's a hot dial on that
you're
one.
gonna need at least the 5 days.
Yeah,
At least 5 days.
yeah.
You know what? I love you, Godfather. I always say I tip my hat to you. I ain't kissing your ring no more.
Hey, look, you're gonna wake up and find one of them Invictus torn apart in your bed with you.
Hey, no horse's head, huh? Just
All right, listen, you don't care about the horse's head, you care about them Invictus. So I'll just
Right.
take it in little pieces.
Hey,
all
I'll
over
tell you
the
what,
place.
God. You know what, Godfather? Now to tell the truth, I haven't bought too many. I've been buying some Aragons, man, because he's been having some,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and he's been having some fire too for those prices.
Mm-hmm.
Killer prices, killer prices.
Killer,
Yeah,
well,
you
Joe,
know-
you know, too, killer prices, Joe.
Yeah.
Woo.
And
Yeah.
you know the crazy thing is, so I want to say this because we all get to like share and laugh and joke with each other, man. But like for the people that's coming in and you're curious, like, okay, what are you talking about, or what is it? What is it about what you guys do, man? Because I actually had a chance to sit and talk to a collector that was starting off, and like $100 was way too much for them to, you know what I'm saying, get into stuff. So I'm like, hey, look, I showed this person some stuff on Amazon. Like, hey, bro, you can. They literally got Amazon watch. I bought an Amazon watch for $38, and that watch is amazing. That watch is amazing. Now, even the bracelet is kind of chinkly, but I mean, what do you expect for $38? But it actually has a Seiko movement in it, a Seiko quartz, and the watch is phenomenal for $38.
Mm-hmm.
Strap that sucker on, and if you don't like it, you can put it on a NATO or a leather strap. Easy peasy. It was a 20 millimeter lug to lug. Just boop, pop it on about your business. So if you ever look at my channel and say, okay, you looked at the price of a watch that I got, and you say, hey, that watch $900, well, that watch $1,000. I don't always pay this price like the retail price for a watch. I do get deals on stuff. Like I'm gonna just keep that 100 with you. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to necessarily spend $200 to $300 on a watch, man, to get something nice, man. Shoot.
InvictusStores.com.
Right.
And they definitely give you sometimes 20, 30% off.
Yep.
You can get a watch for 50, 60, like I said, 50, 60, $70.
Yeah.
Pro divers, anything, man. Heliosis.
Hey, I just got my latest
Chase
Magnum
Dowers.
from there for $99.
Yeah, Chase Dowers, anything you
Yeah,
want, man.
beat that, Vic.
Can't beat it. That's why I got it.
Yeah.
99, and I didn't have it. $99. I wasn't gonna let that go.
Yeah.
Hey, I bought some Bruins watches. I already had them, but I'm going to give them to somebody. They were so cheap, I couldn't leave them there.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, if they had Rangers, I would have too for my brother and my dad. But they were all
What's up,
gone.
House X? Welcome in. So
What's up, House X?
I mean, and that's my thing, man. And please don't, like, anybody that's watching, don't think because like the last few watches that I showcased, they are up in price. You know what I'm saying? And they are higher than anything I've paid for in the past, like 2 years. I was on an Invicta kick. You know what I'm saying? And my Invicta watches, I think on average was like 250, was like the most, maybe 300. But I stayed like my divers, man. I can get any diver through Invicta, like what, $90 all the way to 178, and you get some pretty decent stuff. And I've done that. I'm just exploring and showcasing you guys another amount of watches, like different brands and stuff. And I'm really into these micro brands, honestly, because these guys are creative. I'm sorry, but these guys are creative, and gals. Stella watches, her dials are amazing. You know, but you're talking about a watch that, I mean, it's Swiss movement, and it has I think it's Salida, but her dials are just so beautiful. Like they're so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So, and I will say, and anybody can argue the fact. I'm not gonna argue with you on this one, but you don't necessarily need a Swiss made watch. You don't need
No.
a Swiss made watch. And NH35, 38s, shoot them Chinese movements. I got in my. I don't have it out here. I have you guys remember when they came back out with the Panda Dial, the Speedway,
Mhm.
was that 2 years ago? That has a Chinese movement in it. I had that watch on the time grapher. That thing is getting amazing time for automatic. Amazing time. It's like I think it was like it was running like at 8.5 seconds per day. That watch, and it's I
Wow.
mean, and again, I will say this: if your watch is running 5 minutes fast at this point, does it really matter?
Who cares?
Does it
Yeah.
really matter?
Go 5 minutes early. Big deal.
Hey, 5 minutes early. Hey, sometimes you better be early than late, right?
I mean, okay, so I told Vic this, and I'm saying this for the rest of the world to hear this. Anybody that's watching, when I was 10 years old, my sister was alive at that point. She had a watch that she said, this thing's running 5 minutes fast. Here, you put this on and just know that it's running 5 minutes fast. So she gave me a watch because my watch broke. And she knew at 10 years old, I was loving wearing my watches. So she gave me one of her watches. And I looked at it and I knew, okay, I need to be up by this time because it was running 5 minutes fast.
Mhm.
And I just adjusted the time. I'm like, let me get up a little earlier. We do that now. Dude, your cell phone doesn't run accurately off of, if you go to government time, type this into Google, go to government time and look at your time zone, look at and it'll tell you in the little corner, in the little black box over there to the side, your watch, your clock, your device is running 13 seconds slow or 15 seconds fast. So accuracy, you hear a lot of that on YouTube. You hear your favorite YouTubers or those guys that got the big, like they're supposed to be the experts or whatever, and they said, well, this thing is running at this. I had this tested on a time grapher today, and it's running 7 seconds fast per day, right? I can care less. I can care less. This thing, if in 2 months, if this thing is running 5 minutes fast in 2 months,
So what?
So adjust it.
adjust
Yeah,
it.
Just pull the crown out and push it back to the regular time.
Yep.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
you know what?
Look,
You
Simone
say
said
pull.
we don't
I'd like to
need
keep
any
my watch a
wristwatches.
couple minutes fast to make sure I get there on time. Believe
What
it
did
or
Kamon
not.
say?
Simone says you don't need any wristwatches. You're right, Kamon. We don't need wristwatches. We just need more pocket watches.
Mm-mm.
hey, come on, say, you don't need no more watches. What you need is some cologne. You need to smell like
But that's what
Oh,
he says.
Lord.
He says that he's collecting more fragrances now than watches. So
oh
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, but see, Kamon though, but like Kamon's collection is so legit.
oh yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't argue his collection, bro. His
No,
stuff,
you can't.
he don't. You know what? He wouldn't care if he did anyway.
I know.
He'd be like, "Well, it's not yours. It's my collection." So
It is. The heck with you guys. I know we met. Come on. The heck with him. He said, "That's mine."
hey, man, But I do encourage people to just like really, man. I've been barking this for a long time, man. Like, man, you have to collect what you like, what you can afford, and there's a new watches coming out April 1st. All the watches, Swiss watches are going up. Now the prices of the movements have gone up. You know what I'm saying? So for independent watchmakers and micro brands, you want to know why some of them charge what they do? Because they have to pay a hefty price, man.
For the
And I can't disclose how much they're paying because I do know some of the stuff, but they're paying a lot of. They're not, bruh. Profit margins. That's all I'm gonna tell you. So I don't blame some of these guys for charging $1,000 for the watch or $1,500 for the watch.
Right.
Come on, do you have at least 378 watches, brother? Come on, hey.
Now, Scott, you got to realize that 378 is over 33 years of collecting. Okay, so 378, while sounds impressive over the amount of time that I've been collecting, if you divide it up for some people, it might not be considered that impressive. But Hey,
It's impressive to me for what you got, though, Godfather.
and that's the thing. I appreciate that, you know. But again, all my collecting was done strictly for me, not for anybody else's liking, you know.
Say that.
And you hear Ryan and they use my, you know, my sayings, you know, hey, you know, if this smacks you in the face, you need to go ahead and get it.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, and that's been my saying. Hey, if it smacks me in the face, I'm buying the watch. So
Well, I tell you what, I feel like Kamon's collection be beating me up every time he posts.
Well, what do you think yours does to people, Trap? Come on, man.
I'm like,
Did
God,
you see?
Hey,
Did
Godfather.
you see
He
Kamon's
talks
what?
about
You see,
he talks about everybody's collection and stuff. What he you know, he has stuff that will smack you in the face too and say, "Oh my goodness," and knock you out and say you got to revive yourself or something like that, man. He always gets on everybody else, but you know he got stuff. Vic got stuff. Joe has stuff. I have stuff that will smack you. Everybody has something that might smack you in your face. But like you said, it's what you like and what you collect.
yeah.
you see Kamon's scale Zeus that he posted the other day?
Yup.
Oh please, man.
You see that piece?
and then you
No, I
look
didn't see that.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
look at how long everybody's been collecting. You know, I mean, you look at, you know, hey, the five of us right here. All right, we got well over 50 years worth of collecting between the five of us.
Yep.
You know, so you know, if you turn around and took all our watches, added up all the watches that we have, and all the years that we've been collecting, when you break it down, it's going to come to like, you know, a couple of watches a month.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's nothing
I'm-
wrong with buying one or two watches a month. It all depends on what gets you, you know. And unless you got that Jay Jones itch and you're buying, you know, 50 watches a month, you know.
You know what scares,
Right.
but
Right.
see what scares me, Godfather, is when Joe comes on with his stuff. I have to put my phone back because it starts burning up
Wow.
because of the fire.
Hey,
Wow. Well, Joe got heat.
Joe
got
Joe,
heat.
Joe got some serious
Joe got
heat.
a beautiful collection.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Big sexy. Look over there.
Look at him. Look at big sexy Joe.
Hey, Joe, my hero,
I
man.
don't want my head to get any bigger. I don't want my head to get any bigger, man. Got my ego going up. Let me shrink it back down.
Man, but you know what? At the end of the day, man, I wouldn't want to do this no other kind of way. And I know Vic had interviewed me the other day, man. That like there are highs and lows to being in this realm, right? Some of you guys won't see or won't even know what goes on behind the scenes when like have a YouTube channel and you doing stuff like it's some crazy stuff that happens. It's some crazy stuff that's said to you at some of these events, man. It's like, dude, that's wild. You know what I'm saying? And you have to laugh it off. You know, if somebody is ballsy enough to say, well, why did you do this? Why did you collect that? Why, you know what I'm saying? It's like I want to turn around and say, well, why are you breathing? Why didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't you stop breathing last year? Because you're a waste of space. Like, if I ask you something like that, then I'll be insulted. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my thing is, I think that is so crazy to ask somebody, why did you collect a certain brand in that type of way? You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're asking a question like, hey, what got you into doing that? I'm curious. But if you say it in such a way, condescending way, like, why'd you collect Invicta? That was a waste of time. You should have never done that.
Right.
Like you, I mean, if you got, and that happened once, that only happened once. That don't happen all the time, y'all. That happened once. And I was like, I said exactly this. I said, listen, the fact that you had enough balls to ask me that, man, I commend you, right? I said, but that's very insulting, and I'm not going to answer that question. And I kept it moving.
I'd be like, why did you just ask me that?
You see,
Hey, I get it.
You guys look at doing it. You hear the statement, and each one of you guys have a different way of handling. See, me, I would have just been said because I can,
and because I want, because I want to,
you know, because I can, and left it at that. You know, well, because you can, so why do you do it? I just told you because I can.
Because I can. Yeah, that's a good
answer. Right.
And because I want to.
Yeah.
And it's my thing. So
Hey, it's like this. My room I'm in now is my man cave, right? And if you would see it, there's look, CDs all over the place,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because I can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I mean, I'm not for the digital stuff at all. I mean, I'm still CDs to this day
Hey,
because that's what I enjoy. I enjoy the physical. I enjoy having it in my hand. You know what I mean? I don't.
For my turntables and so I got all vinyl records, man. So
Yeah.
So
Dick, I got two.
old stuff because I can.
Dick, I got two 300 disc CD players, and they're full.
Mhm.
Sheesh.
Wow. That's great. I love it. You know what I mean? I mean, there's one kid at work I work with. He constantly with me and my watches, constantly. Oh, if it was only this. Oh, if it was only that. Why this? Why that? I'm like, I don't even entertain him anymore, man. You know, I just got to that point. I don't even entertain him anymore. You know, he's a young kid. He's a young kid. You know, whatever. I don't even.
And you know, I got all those CDs back when they had that Columbia House. You bought one,
yeah,
you
remember
got
that?
10 for a penny.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Buy 5, get 10 free.
Hey, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. But what I used to do, I used to use my neighbor's address.
Yeah.
and then wait till that package got delivered because back then there was no cameras. You know, wait until they got
Right.
delivered and run over there, pick up the box, and bring it back. I was a little bad when I was a little kid, but you know, so I did that. I did that Columbia House too. That was good.
Man, you know what? I could tell you, we did stuff like that when dude, I had so many CDs, bro, and yeah, and a nice little collection. I actually still got some of those CDs from back in the day.
Again, I just love the physical product. I love the packaging.
And it's cool, man. It's cool, man. You know, I think, and the message that we're driving home, if you haven't figured this out, ladies and gentlemen, of all the millions that's watching, and shout out to India because I see you guys been watching. Appreciate it.
Nice.
Here's a crazy thing. This is about, you got one person that's a lot older than me. You got some that, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm the youngest person on the channel. I mean, on the chat right now. However, we have all like different lives, and we would have never ran into each other if it wasn't for a watch.
Right.
That's right.
And once we found each other, you know what I'm saying? Once our, that connection happened, it's like we got each other's numbers, we text, we call, and it's more than the watch at this point. Is, you know what I'm saying? This lifestyle stretches far beyond the watch, because again, I haven't been to Vic's house yet, but like I went up there. Joe, I get to meet you at one point. Jay Jones, I've already seen you, you know what I'm saying? And I got to eat at Godfather's house. That invite was out there so long and so much to where I said, man, I gotta get there. And when the opportunity came, I'm there, and it was like going to Disney World. I was like, oh, I'm finally getting here.
The Super Bowl.
It's like walking down Main Street, USA, right?
I'm going
Right.
to Godfather.
Yeah. Hey, look, Trap only had one issue when he came to my house. He couldn't figure out how to get into the garage.
Man,
Wow.
I got the mesh screen there with magnetic open. He was trying how do I just push it open, man?
I was looking like, I said, dude, where's the thing at? Because I want to look. I'm like, I can see you, Godfather. And he laughed at me.
The mesh screen with the magnets. I know what you're talking about.
I told him,
He
look,
did like
just
this. He
push
said,
it, man, just push it.
I said, ooh, so I ain't used to nothing, man. I said,
we gotta get down there too. Jen and I gotta get down there. One of these barbecues for sure.
Oh yeah,
He's jealous of Vic of your
I do this. Everybody comes. Everybody enjoys themselves. The family and I, we work hard on the food and stuff like that. And so far, knock on wood, we haven't had any complaints about the food and stuff. So, and I tell people, hey, if you come here, you don't like the food, you don't have a good time, you ain't got to come back.
It's funny.
You're not going to hurt my feelings.
Godfather puts it out. He's on it 5 o'clock in the morning on those mornings.
yeah.
Setting the grills up with the charcoal. Starting them. Oh man, I watched Godfather set these 5 or 6 grills up. Whatever he sets
But
up.
you know what though?
God.
I will say that is a carryover from because you've been doing that for so long.
Mhm.
That is a carryover because that was a part of our experience when me, Vic, and John the phone guy used to be in the chats, and then
Right.
you'll post that next day, like, hey, like I followed about, oh, look at them grills, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I remember because somebody was like, he ain't got that many grills, and he said, oh yeah, and he sent
Boom.
it. I was like,
Power out.
I said, ooh, pick your face up.
Pick your tongue up off the floor.
That's right.
When Ryan came down and stuff, when Ryan came here and everything like that, one of the things I showed him is the grills. These grills are not, brought in or anything. These grills stay here. All 7 grills stay here. So he verified that I got the 7 grills. Hey, when I'm cooking, I go live on Instagram so you guys can see
I know you
am
do.
cooking
I
I've
see it.
seen you.
I
on
see
7
it.
grills, So this is not something, he's just all talking. He's just posting pictures from somebody else's place. Nah, this is what I do. And it's because I love my family and I love doing this, and it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of love as well.
Like I said, 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, he's posting. Then he posts about the meat when he's preparing his meat and stuff like that. The chickens and the beef and the this and the that, and the ribs and all. Shoot, man. Godfather, see, people realize that Jay Jones, he behind the scenes. He may not talk all the time, but he sees all the time.
Yeah, you see everything. You see
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
so Felix is in the building.
Oh,
Felix
What's up,
no.
Felix? What's up, Felix?
In the building.
Wait, Felix is here. Yo,
What's going on, yo? Family? Yeah.
Yeah, Felix in the building. Yeah.
Felix is here. Okay, I'll see you later.
Hey, Scott, I have 7 grills, Scott.
Hey, I love he do that. You know what's funny? Felix actually types the way he talks.
Yeah.
Like, he like how you just say, hey, he be like, hey, you talk and type the same way, bro. That's crazy.
No, he talks into the phone and lets it type.
That's
Well, listen, that's his personality, man. One of the nicest guys in the world, though. I'll tell you.
Yeah, Felix is good. Felix is
Absolutely.
good.
Nicest guys in the world, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, but you know what? Don't call him a rookie, though. Don't call him a rookie, boy. He'll tell you about yourself.
Well, then, you're a 30-year rookie. Who would have got you the other day?
Hey, man, listen. I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? You shooting pool. He's shooting pool and watching the show. I appreciate you being here then, sir. Appreciate you being here. But I can tell you guys, I wouldn't have it any kind of other way. This has been an amazing journey, and I don't take it for granted, man. And you know what? We saw coming out of last year, literally, I lost a lot of people coming out, more than enough people coming out of 2023, and that kind of gave me perspective that I may not be here tomorrow. It's not promised for me to be here tomorrow. So every show that I got or every video that I post, I do it. It's a labor of love. And I'm taking that word from DK. He used that. And so, yes, DK, I stole it from you. Sue me. So I don't care what you're going to do. You ain't going to get nothing but a watch. but the thing about it, man, this is a labor of love, and I do get to enjoy it. And I know, I get it. My content isn't for everybody. Some people love that short-term lives. They love, if you're doing a live and it's less than an hour, I've done those. They don't feel right when I end a live after 20 minutes. For me, it just don't. I'm like,
You can't do a live under an hour, man.
No. Hour minimum, at least.
You can say, yeah, man, we're just going to be on there now. And let me check the time. 3 hours later, you be like, yo.
He's always like, it's going to be a short live tonight, folks, about 30 minutes. 2.5 hours later, we're still going.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it.
Listen,
it is.
I'll tell you what, Godfather, I got one for you. I was sitting here live with Trap one night.
Mm-hmm.
I got off. I came back 30 minutes later, got back on again. I said, you still messing around, man?
Mm-hmm.
I said,
Mhm.
"Daggone!" I thought you said you were. I thought you said you were going in a few minutes. That's why I got. That's why I logged off. Yeah, no.
Yeah. It don't seem like. I mean, I think I got in 5 years. I think I have maybe 3 videos that's 25 minutes.
Mm.
It's hard to do. Like for me, when I get off, and normally, if I do get off in 25 minutes, I always go live on Instagram. I go straight to Instagram, like, man, let me go ahead, boop, and click on. But the thing about it, and let me just say this: I'm getting this actually from Dave D. I don't do a lot of telling people, hey, subscribe to the channel, click the like button, and stuff like that. However, if you have made it to this point on the replay, you are a trooper. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, I will say, if you like the content, go ahead and do it. Hit the notification bell. And I will say some of my people haven't been getting that notification. So YouTube, and I know you listening, stop playing with my channel. Man, notify my folk, man. Like that I don't know, understand. I don't understand it because YouTube, guess what? The more people watching, the more money you get. I don't know why you wouldn't promote
Right.
Funny,
Correct.
and it's funny.
I'm-
I get like a half an hour. It's funny. A half an hour. I get the
I
alert.
get my notification. So
Traffic. I get
I have a
half an hour
question.
before you get on. Traffic is going on in half an hour. Notify me. I said, thank you. Let me know.
I have a question.
What's up?
Why tonight on my iPad, which I have running also,
Mhm.
every like 10 minutes, get interrupted with a commercial?
That got to be YouTube. That's YouTube.
Yeah.
No, they're running ads now on people's live streams. So Trap would have to go in and unmonetize it and then
Yeah.
hit minimum. That's
It's
what's
never
happening.
done that before. First time it's
That's
ever
great.
happened.
It's brand new with YouTube.
mhm.
Hmm.
That's correct. Yeah, they did a lot. So they doing a lot of updates, and so as a YouTuber, like there's certain things they ask certain questions in your analytics section, and so I go through that, and I don't know. I sometimes I feel like that's a setup. I do. I feel like that's a setup because I answered all the questions, and they changed the demographics, they changed who you get to look at you and stuff like that, and I had noticed a trend. And then it kind of flattened off after I did that survey. I was like, that survey just set me up for failure. Like, so I don't know. YouTube is weird at times, man. But at this point, I'm well past the like. If it grows, it grows, you know, and it will grow. It grows on a regular. I think I probably get like 2 or 3 subscribers every other day. And now I'm cool with that, man. But my biggest thing is I will continue to do that, and I will add those elements where we'll have the pictures of different collectors, people that want to come on the show and showcase their watches. I think that is important too, you know, because and it comes at different price points because some people do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was one of them people at one point. And I was like, ooh, my beginning of my Invicta career, I'm calling it a career. I couldn't afford those $400 and $500 pieces. Some of those watches that you got at the top of your thing, Godfather, you know I couldn't afford that. And it wasn't even no sales on it back then. Not like that. With no sales, bro. If they said 1,700, it was 1,700. And that's
Oh, excuse me.
so
And no coupons, no nothing. Yeah.
no
you're right.
no coupons, no none of those 20% things, 35%. I think they was doing. Y'all remember Invicta used to give you the 40% off like twice a year.
Yeah, that was
And
great.
if you missed it, you missed it. But like we got to the point like, hey, one person know it. No, Vic, you became the coupon king for a season.
Yeah, I had
because
it for a season. I don't get them anymore, but I had it for a little bit.
you were it, bro. Because I'm like, hey, Vic, you got coupons for the watch? He'd be like, yep. You send me the code out. I'm like, oh, thanks.
You know, you guys
Yeah,
will laugh. You know what's funny? You know what's funny too? We on the chat, so I used to chat and say, listen, I'm looking at the watches. I used to go on and tell people, listen, don't buy it here. Go to Victor Store IS and victorstore.com and look it up and see. And they got a 30% or they got a 40% stuff. People started coming, Jerry, what's on the Victor?
They're doing
What's that
Casio
IS?
right now.
Where's they, Joe?
They're doing Casio on Shop HQ right now.
Right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Oh.
with a 20% coupon.
Yeah.
Scott, I'm under 200. I'm under 200. And I'm
200 what?
actually, huh?
200 what? Dollars?
No watches. No, I get. Remember, I don't have, bro. I don't have bro. I'm trying to get down. I'm trying to get down to 50.
I'm raising a white. Wait, hold it. You see what I got? I'm raising a white flag.
Bro.
And so Jerry, how close to 1,000 are you?
He's about a week
Halfway
away.
Halfway.
About a week
Halfway.
away.
He's a week away.
In 2 years. In 2
Three.
years.
Three, Trap.
Yeah.
Three.
Oh, my bad. 3 years. Boy, come. Yeah, no, you need to weigh yourself. Fan
But it's not just Invictus. It's Aragons.
It don't matter.
It's
Right, a watch is a watch.
It don't matter. You get 3. You got 550 watches.
Wow, Jay Jones. Woo.
Woo. Look at him, man. He's just sitting there looking crazy. You look like your internet froze.
Right. It doesn't matter if it's Aragon. It don't matter if it's this or that
Yeah.
or what. It's like all those CDs I showed you. It's not just one band. It's all bands. You know what I mean? It's not just one
And I-
particular band.
it's
Yeah.
What,
funny.
it's not all the Beatles?
It's funny.
Come on.
I'm
No.
looking. I'm looking.
Now,
I'm looking.
what people should do, just like Vic did, okay? Vic chose a particular collection, particular model, the Magnum, okay? And he put together a collection of Magnum. And he said, you know what? I got this 64 slot case, and I'm
And
gonna
needs another
fill it
one.
with Magnums, okay?
Right.
But that is a big collection, and it's a good collection, okay? Like with me, pocket watches, okay? My goal is to fill up a 50 slot with Invicta pocket watches. Right?
How close are you?
I'm 11 away
Woo.
on the Invicta. Now I do have over 50 pocket watches, but I have 39 Invicta pocket watches. And one of my goals is, like I said, fill the 50 slot. So people should get into that. You know, you pick out a particular collection model or whatever, and then you try to build on that. You know, like some people, X-Ray, you know, or Coalition Forces or whatever. So you find something that you like and try to build on that collection to have something that's much more meaningful to you than just,
Hey,
you know,
Godfather.
Well, Godfather, I'm a
He's
pro
right,
diver.
but he's-
I'm a pro diver fanatic, Godfather. I got other things, but I'm a pro diver fanatic, Godfather.
Yeah, but he's right though, because that's my number one love, man. Is the
Yeah.
Magnums. I mean, I like, you know, I love what I have, you know, and that's my number one thing. And it was when I filled it up, it was prideful that I did that
And
because it wasn't
and he's-
overnight.
right?
He
Right.
needs
It
another
didn't happen-
64 one Godfather though. He needs another 64 for what he's got.
No.
sitting around.
I do have no. Janet
Right.
got me for Christmas last year. She got me that 18 slot suitcase.
Mhm.
So that's being filled now with Magnum. So once that's completely done,
Wait a
then
minute,
then
but he only needs two. He only needs two to fill that one up though.
no, I'm about 13 more to go.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
But
right.
the thing is, though, you take pride
And take
in
pride
a
in what you.
particular collection that you want to build on. You know, and
Mhm.
like you
Yeah.
said, Vic, you know, the pride that you felt when you filled up that case over the years and stuff like that is an accomplishment. Like you said,
Yeah.
it's something like that's not going to happen overnight. You know, so
And it
when-
wasn't.
Took about a month.
Yeah,
I
I wish
kind
it.
of did.
a month in a couple of years. You know,
No,
so,
I
Yeah.
know. I'm only messing with Vic.
I kind of did that with the ripsaws.
yeah,
Right.
Uh-huh.
You know, and it's the same. And I get the same appreciation anytime I do a battery change
yeah,
or you know, the links on the watch. I just help my dad. You know, he's lost a little bit of weight like me, and he's like, you know, my watch is swirling. Right, Dad, don't bring it. Anything with your watches, you call me. Don't bring it to a jeweler.
Mhm.
You know, and I have like 2 weeks ago, did about 8-9 watches. Took me about 3.5 hours to do it, but I sat there,
Yeah, you sit
took
there
some
and do it.
breaks,
Enjoy doing it.
enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it. It's
Yeah.
like I feel it's like an accomplishment knowing that I can do these things with the
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
that I could never do before.
Speaking
Yeah.
of,
And
which,
I
I
got-
got battery change I got to do tonight.
Yeah. You know, just
Well-
think about how excited you was when you learned to tie your own shoes. All
Right? Remember that?
It's the same
Yeah.
type of pride. You know, hey, I did this on my own.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it's all
Yeah.
about. So,
You know what?
Funny, Godfather. Like Vic says, he had to resize. I go back and I put a watch on. I said, wait a minute. I lost that. You got to even micro adjust it or something like that. I said, Dad, God, I done that. I done lost weight. But like I said, you do it yourself. You don't have to worry about taking to nobody.
Mhm.
Like I said, Vic with the batteries, like you do. Everybody's now. How do you do it? Buy a battery kit. Buy the kit. Buy the batteries
I
off
have
of eBay. And,
look.
yep,
I have
Yep.
every tool imaginable to change a battery. I even did a
it's off of
transatlantic.
eBay. Yep.
Mhm.
So I even
Godfather,
changed
you know what's
and
bad? You know what's bad,
what happened?
Godfather? I can remember the shoe tying thing, but I can't remember what I did yesterday.
Hey, we all have that problem.
That's most of us, okay? Like, what did I do yesterday?
Wait a
Well,
minute,
I know
Joe.
I woke up, so
Joe, I forgot what I had for breakfast this morning.
You know
But
what they
yeah,
call that, JJ? You know what they
As
call
long as I
that?
can remember waking up, I'm okay.
Yeah,
They
that's
call that. They call that sometimes. Sometimes you remember and sometimes you don't.
Hey, there
Yep.
you go. I
So,
tell
but yeah.
people that I suffer from CRS. Can't remember shit.
Which one was like CRS? What is that? Okay.
Yeah,
That's good. I've heard that one
CRS
before.
hurt all of us. Young,
Godfather.
old,
Let me ask
CRS.
you a question. Let me ask you a question. You're so meticulous. Have you ever forgotten where you put a watch?
No.
That's you, bro. You the only one with
Yeah,
that problem.
right.
You got
Jay Jones,
150,000 watches.
you never seen Godfather's book that he's got?
I know the book, but have you ever?
The
I got a
Notebook?
book too. But have you ever forgot where you put the watch?
No, because when I take it off, I put it back where I got it from.
There you go.
Yeah, same
Why
here.
have you, Jay
You by
Jones?
yourself, bro.
No,
You by
I put the
Yeah,
watch
you by
back where I
yourself,
got it
JJ.
from. But there's a couple cases I forgot. Wait a minute, where'd I put that case? Is it down on that side or on the
Wow.
other side?
Now,
Wow.
all my cases are all together. Okay.
Well,
All
my case is all
watches in the
together,
drawer
Godfather. But
in
what's
one
it?
spot.
I forget. Wait a minute.
You got, Jerry, you got about
that's-
500 Invicta boxes behind you.
I forgot. Wait a
That's
minute.
when you
There ain't
know
no
you have a
500 boxes
problem.
behind me.
Yeah. So how are
Look
you
at
supposed to remember where you put it when you got it set up like that?
You know what that
Yeah.
reminds me of? One of the movies with them barges with all them semi-truck trailers
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Good
Are you
grief,
kidding
bro.
me? Not me. That's just little. Nah, not me. Oh, excuse me.
Hey, you know what? I think we're gonna end right here at this
Yes.
point here. Yeah. And you listen, y'all. We will come out with some shows where you guys get to showcase. I'll hit some of you guys up. If you want to showcase your stuff, man, hit me up on Instagram, or leave a message on here. Say, hey, Trap, I want to do it. Send me your email. We'll set up a time. I will wrap the show around you, and that's that. I'm actually working on some stuff behind the scenes with some other collectors too. They're waiting to get some camera equipment and stuff like that. But I can work with this if you are camera shy. You don't even have to show yourself. Just put your camera on your collection, talk your way through it, and boom. I'll do the narration if you want me to. I'll work it out, man, because I know everybody don't like to be in front of the camera. It don't bother me.
Definitely put my name down, and you know what I'm going to showcase. So
Showcase the Magnums. What do you think you're gonna
yeah.
showcase?
Well, speaking of guys, in a short matter of couple days, we know what March brings me, right? March on my Instagram brings Magnum Madness. Little pun on March on the college basketball madness.
Oh Lord.
So get ready. It's going to be fun. The first 2 years were all non-repeats. The first 2 years. This year, it's just going to be whatever I decide to pick because it's too hard. It's too hard.
Oh Lord. Here we go.
But yeah, it starts March 1st on my Instagram. March Magnum Madness.
Here we
So,
go.
There you
March
go.
Madness,
There you go.
Instagram.
And,
Oh
and
no.
Trap, just like Vic, hey, I'm up for it as well. You want to do, like I said, show and tell. We can get on there,
Yeah, I'll do it too.
the watches, talk about the watches, talk about what got us into collecting watches, not just Invicta, but watches in general. Maybe, hey, what is your first watch? What was your first watch? Do you have it or whatever? What was the first watch that got you into collecting that you had? You might not have that, but this is all stuff that people can talk about so they get to know the collectors, get to know what drives us as a whole.
Well, I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna try to find that guy that got that watch, like that knot in his head. You know what I'm talking about. And once I find him, I'm gonna interview that guy. I'm like, how did you feel that getting hit in the head from 30,000 feet? Just cracked your cranium.
I know that guy.
I would tell you
I
this.
think I remember that guy.
22,000 feet. Okay.
You at 22,000 feet?
We were at 22,000 feet. We were doing
Pardon me,
halo.
sir. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
22,000 feet. How'd you feel when this watch bounced off your head?
Hey, you know,
Can you imagine that poor guy that got hit in the head? Had no care for watches, and now because of that, all he does is buy watches and look for watches, and he has houses just filled with watches because of what happened.
You know what? I think we got him on the page right now. You was
Oh,
old
boy.
enough.
Okay.
You was in the military. You was over there. It may be.
It may be somebody we know.
It may.
Hey,
Imagine that.
You never know. All I know is, I went one way, it went the other way, and we were doing, a halo jump. So, yeah, and anybody that doesn't know what a halo jump is, that's high altitude, low opening. So,
Well, if it wasn't for trap, I wouldn't have watches. I'm serious. What? No,
There you go.
I'm not saying the bad way.
Hold on. Where my rock eyebrow?
I'm not saying the bad way, but if it wasn't for trap,
Trap Man help you increase your collection.
no, trap helped me get started and then helped me increase.
Wow. Wow.
The big enabler.
Oh, my
Then I met Vic.
and it's over with. You're
It was
done.
over with
Listen,
then.
you'll never be cured because you're around a lot of folks that
And
love.
then wait a minute. And then Godfather, I did 2 events.
So
And that killed. Wait, you know when you do 2 and what they gave me for the 2 events, that was crazy.
Mhm.
And then back then what they gave you, that was crazy what they gave you for the events back then. You could go crazy. And then it was buy 2, get 4 free.
He having a flashback. Somebody bring the
Yeah.
nurse. Somebody help him. Hit him with some oxygen.
Yeah.
Breathe, bro. Breathe.
Poor guy. End it. Just end it, bro. Yeah, just end it.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your viewership.
Thanks, everybody.
If you're not subscribe to the channel again, man. Feel free.
First and
I guess some
foremost,
of
love
the
to
most
y'all.
awesome people. Period. All you guys in the chat, all you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And until the next lightning strike, ladies and gentlemen, y'all be blessed.
Bye, everyone.
All right,
See y'all.
Everybody.